Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
Sir, my name is Supriya Vaira. I am studying in 10th standard from Shri Shri Chhatrapati Vidyalaya Sakpade, and I am now attending PDSE Zoom classes and learning in PDSE classes. Sir, are you free now to talk with me?
Yes. Yesterday I did tell with Shekhar uncle and I am ready.
Okay, sir. Sir, I think we had met before in Zoom meeting, and I had attended PDSE Zoom meeting about talk with guests. Sir, would you like to introduce yourself?
I was a teacher working in high school.
Yes, sir.
And usually I taught English to 9th and 10th standard only.
Okay.
Sometimes I worked as a resource person, means I gave training to teachers also. Particularly when the syllabus and the course books were changed at that time, we conducted so many workshops and seminars and indoor seminars and workshops. I did introduce that textbook to the teacher.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, that is the another thing. But I was happy with teaching my learners.
Okay, sir. I know that you were a very favorite teacher in Saraswati Vidyalaya and you had involved in many social activities. So, as your opinion, what are the qualities required to be a good teacher or a successful person in life?
A successful person and teacher, they are the different terms.
Yes, sir.
If at all you want to adapt to a teaching profession,
Yes.
that means if at all you want to be a teacher, then that's the another thing. And teaching is really a very noble profession. It's a very good profession.
Yes, sir.
Right. It's a very noble profession. You can make one, you can help one develop his own personality.
Yes, sir. And the role of teacher is very important in student life.
Of course.
What qualities you made? What qualities you made when you chose teaching as a profession?
Quality means I simply had a dialogue with my students. Usually, I never adopted translation method. Usually, I saw that other teachers, they read a paragraph in the textbook, translated, and then asked questions. But instead of which, I used to have a dialogue a conversation with the students. And always remember, if you want to learn and master any language, and that we must have a good dialogue, a good conversation.
Yes, sir. And there is a proverb that mother gives birth, but teacher gives work.
Yes, they are all some what we say, a kind of sexual sentences. We call them sucha. But we must go to it, very bottom. The mother gives birth, right?
Yes,
and that also is really very important. Unless she gives us birth, unless she takes us to this world, how can we see this world? So that is her primary work, and that she does.
Yes,
and later on, she not only gives the birth, but she helps the child walk, she helps the child stand up, she helps the child speak, she helps the child listen to, she helps the child to do any such activity. Mother is the first teacher, and she is not only a teacher as the teacher we see in our schools, but she is a teacher who actually teaches you how to live life.
Yes,
right.
sir.
Therefore, mother is super.
Yes, and sir, do you think technology is important in teaching?
Nowadays, the technology has evolved. In our days, or some 30, 40 years ago, actually technology was not such a use. There was a very minimal use of technology. For example, sometimes we had the tape recorders, etc., all these things. But there were no other applications and means and tools and technology as such. Even then, the teaching process and the relations between the student and the teacher, they were very good ones.
Yes, sir. And how is PDSE program, as your opinion?
Of course, it's a very good. Any program that, creates a dialogue and that creates a kind of awareness about what we must do.
Yes,
the awareness about our first duty of learning ourselves learning and developing ourselves.
Yes, sir. It is a very nice program, and PDSE provide lots of opportunity to improve their English, like talking with guests, chat with other country students, parent initiatives, student conservation, and breakout room interviews, and also Zoom classes. And now there are 7 groups of PDSE group, and all teachers teach very nicely.
And see, one more thing again. Through this PDSE program, you people are having a good dialogue, a good conversation. You are talking really well. Your pronunciation, the way you talk, and your confidence in yourself, all that is appreciated. I definitely appreciate it. But remember, talking to someone from a far off distance and talking to someone in person, they are the two different things. In case we come together, in case we come face to face and start talking, perhaps you will not or I will not. So that is different thing. You should also have kind of opportunities to be among your friends, among your teachers, and then talk person to person. That also is very essential. This gives you an idea as to how to talk and what to talk, etc. But when people come together, very often they receive a kind of jerk, shock, and they do not know how to begin with, what to begin with. And some moments they pass by in silence, judging each other. So you better be among your friends, then have a live chat. A live chat also is very important. Right? Do you think this?
Yes, sir. It is very important. Yes, sir. And sir, can you give me some tips to improve my English?
What? Once again, repeat your question, please.
Can you give me some tips to improve my English?
Tips to improve English?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can give you good tips to improve English also. Now remember.
Yes, sir.
The first step in improving English is listening to the English. Okay. You just imagine yourself, think of yourself when you were a creeping baby. You just started talking Marathi, listening to your mom, listening to your dad, or listening to some members in the house.
Yes,
you
sir.
listen to them and you imitated. Imitate means anukaran. You imitated and you learn Marathi by speaking Marathi, right?
Yes, sir, definitely.
So you better first listen to. Now, what usually happens, we people living in Marathi world get very rare chances of listening to English.
Yes, sir.
Now, so you better listen to English. You listen to the talks of great people. You listen to the talks of some orators, etc. Your talks of your teachers, etc. All these things. So listen. Through listening, what happens? We develop the very foundation of language.
Yes, sir.
You got my point? Through listening only, we develop the very foundation of language.
Yes,
Usually what happens in our school classrooms, the teacher teaches English with the help of a textbook. Right?
Yes, sir.
He just asks you to open the book on so and so pages, and later on then he reads one paragraph, then he explains it mostly in Marathi, and later on ask a few questions. These few questions, they are text-based. They are not, they do not give you the skill of talking.
Yes,
they are, memory-oriented questions. These questions test your memory, right?
Yes, sir.
And instead of which, the teacher should not open the textbook and he should go on freely talking the language. He should go on freely using language. And then many times what happens, our textbook becomes a big hindrance in learning language. कळलं का तुला?
Yes, sir.
की पाठ्यपुस्तक हाच भाषा शिकण्यातला कधी कधी अडचण बनते.
Yes, sir.
Textbook itself becomes a great barrier in learning. We should talk English without the help of textbook. This is the other thing is that when we answer to the questions of our teacher in classroom, they are all memory questions, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. But instead of which, we should learn to speak English in all situations, in any situation.
Yes, sir. We should take command on English.
That's why the teacher must lay emphasis on situational speaking.
Yes, sir.
So, you just create situations yourself and you talk with your own self.
Yes,
make
sir.
the dialogue with you. Make dialogue with your teacher. Make dialogue with your friends. Make dialogue with the book also. Remember, when you read book, you should experience that book is actually talking with you.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
Huh?
sir.
If the book doesn't talk with you, then you are not reading the book at all.
Okay, sir. It was a very nice to talk with you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk with you and giving me your valuable time. I am so happy. Bye.
Right.
Thank you.